What is sleepbus? Good question. Sleepbus, I came up with the idea, the reason for coming up with the idea, I guess, was how do I provide, or the idea came about, how do I provide somebody with a safe place to sleep? And so I started researching, like, what could I do that was, it had to be cost effective. It had to be something that we could do for as little money as possible, but ticked all the boxes, did everything that we needed it to do. But also I describe Sleepbus also as the charity you want to close. Like, this shouldn't be a permanent thing, Sleepbus is designed to be temporary. So I remember I came across in some of my research a Japanese pod hotel, and these are small little sleep pods, basically a single bed with all sort of USB ports and the lights and all that sort of stuff. So everything you need just to have a quiet night's sleep. And so I really loved that design and efficiency of space. Then I came across, I was flicking through an old photo album, and in my early 20s I bought a Bedford bus and converted it into a motorhome. And I thought, wow, okay, a bus. And from a business perspective, I guess the business is charity. You've got to try and attract sponsors. We need to pay for Sleepbus to operate, and you've got to attract donors and that sort of thing. So I thought having a bus as our calling card was a really good idea from a marketing perspective, but also from a solutions perspective. This meant that we could go where people needed us. We didn't have to drag people to a bricks and mortar shelter. We could go where they needed us. And people sleeping on the street can be quite transient as well. So they can be in an area for a few weeks or a few months, and then they move on to a different area of the city or town, or even a whole nother town. And so with Sleepbus, we're able to drive to that next spot. So I felt that was really important and a really unique way of doing things. So once I'd sort of come up with the idea, developed a strategy from one bus to sort of 300 right around Australia, family and friends thought it was a good idea, but I needed to test that idea on other people. And so I launched a GoFundMe campaign just to see. It wasn't really about raising money. It was more about, does anybody else outside my family network think this is a good idea? We raised $100,000 in 4 days. So Sleepbus went global. I was doing interviews all over the world. It was a weird and wild time. Clearly our idea struck a chord, and Sleepbus struck a chord. And the idea of Sleepbus was to be a simple idea to grasp as well. It's all we're doing is providing safe sleeps. We don't do anything else. We don't provide any third-party things. We don't provide counselling or food or clothing or anything like that, because there's already amazing organisations out there that already do all that sort of stuff. So I didn't see the need to duplicate and compete against other charities. I mean, that seems just not a good idea from my perspective. So I wanted to just focus on safe sleep, do that really, really well, and then give people the opportunity to have that good sleep. And then with having that good sleep and thinking a little bit clearer in the morning, head off to these organisations that can help them with their pathway out of homelessness.